Hello students, good morning. So in the last video I have started chapter number 2, that is internet services, and in this chapter we have seen about the email and what are the advantages of the email, right? Now in this video we'll see what is email address. Okay, to send an email, see what you need. To exchange emails in an email address. An email address identifies a location to which email message can be delivered. That means what? If you want to send any letter to any person, to your any friend or any relative, you need the address of that person, right? Then only we can send any letter. Same here also, to send an email to any person, you need what? Email address of that person, and you should also have the email address of your own. Then only you can send the email. Understood? That is why email address is very important. So here we'll see what are the parts of the email address. How can you create the email address? See, the username combined with the computer's unique, fully qualified domain name forms the user's unique email address. That means first part of the email address will be the username, which will what? Which will be the name of yours name or any company's name, the domain name. It is called domain name. So it should be the unique email address. An unique email address typically has two main parts: the user's login name and the host name, separated by this @ symbol. Okay, so these are the two main parts: user login and the host name. So you can see the example here. For example, elson@del2.mtnl.net.in. So these are the two main parts. So this part is called, Elson is called the user login name, and after this it is the host name. All okay. And so here you can see this email address is explained nicely here. First of all, in refers to India. You already studied about this in chapter number 1. So the meaning of in means it refers to the country India. So it is a country code. Net means what? Network provider. That means the ISP. This also you got in first chapter. Then MTNL refers to the organization of the ISP, right? So MTNL is the organization of the ISP, internet service provider. Then Del 2 refers to the server or computer name of the ISP. So Del 2 is the server name or the computer name, whatever it is. @ is the symbol that remains same in every email address. So this is fixed in every email address, @ symbol. And Elson refers to the username. So this Elson is known as the username or user's login name. Okay. So they are the two main parts. Reading from left to right. So you have to read from left to right in this way. elson@del2.mtnl.net.in is the complete email address of the user Elson on the server del2. That means who is the user? Elson is the user. So username can be anything, but it should be unique. It should not match with any other username. Then only you can create your email address. First thing you have to remember. The server is an organizational subdomain mtnl.net. So this is the server from where this connection is coming. A network service provider. This organizational subdomain is located within the national domain, that is India. That means this subdomain, this MTNL, is what? Inside India. That's why it is written, it is national domain of India. So email address can be anything, but it should have two main parts. One is username and the after that the host name. Okay, so you can write the username like this also. So you can see here one type of email address. Here it is written Sonu. Okay, so Sonu is the username. So it can be anything, but it should be unique. Sonu is the username @gmail.com. Gmail is what? Gmail is the organization which is providing this email. Okay, so gmail.com. Com means a commercial organization. So this is one type of email address. So here you have seen after this @. So this is the ISP which provides the server name, computer name. So this is the computer server. Okay, Gmail. Next, email program. So what are the programs which enables you to create your email address? Okay, an email program enables you to send, receive, and manage your messages through World Wide Web. Some of the most popular email programs are yahoo.com, rediff.com, and hotmail.com. So these are the famous email providers. Okay, through which we can create your email address. You can send or manage your email. One more is gmail.com, that is Google Mail. So members of an email program are not charged for the service of sending and receiving. See, here it is written clearly. To send or receive any message, you need not have to pay anything. Okay, so it is free. When a user registers to email this avail this service, he or she sets a password for the email account. So when you want to create the email account, you have to set the username and the password. Okay, then only you can use your email ID. So the user is entirely responsible for the maintenance and confidentiality of the password and the account. That means the user who is creating the email address, he is only responsible for his account ID and the password of the account. Okay, the user can change the password at any time and also set up a new account and close the old one according to his or her convenience. That means the user can change the password anytime. Okay, anytime, and after that he can close that account, old account. He can create a new account, anything. So these are the email programs which will provide the email address. Okay, now the next topic, features of the email program. Okay, what are the features you get in the email program? So first is inbox. What is the meaning of inbox? The inbox is what? It is a folder. Okay, these are all folders. Inbox is a folder which will store and save all the incoming emails. Okay, whatever messages are coming, it will store and save in your account. So this is the inbox feature. This feature gives you information of all the incoming mails. When you log in into your email account, you can see many messages you have in your inbox. So whenever you log in into your email account, it will show how many messages are pending. Okay, and it will display. See in the next page. So display one below the other and the latest message appearing first. The inbox also shows the and send the email. The subject date is sent. That means it will show everything. When the message has come, okay, what is the size of the message, where it was sent. Entries for unread messages are displayed in bold font. That means the messages which are unread, that means which is pending. So it will be displayed in bold font to recognize that it is not yet read. Understood? Now draft folder. What is the meaning of draft folder? The message can be saved here in the folder to be sent later. That means if you want to send any message to anybody, you can save the message there without sending. Then sent. Sent means this folder gives the details of the sent messages. That means after creating the message, when you have sent the message, then it will this sent folder will keep the copy of the sent messages. Okay, what message have you sent? When you have sent, it will keep the copy of the sent messages. It will display the message sent to others can be saved in the sent folder. This helps you want to go through the correspondence. That means if you want later and if you want to see after many days that when I have sent that message to that person, then you can go and check in that sent folder. Okay, it will store every sent messages. Then compose or write an email. So compose means to write the email. So this is the main part where you write the email. This email features helps you to write a message to one or more several people at one go. So here you write the message. You can put different types of files like text, images, sound, etc. You can attach all these files. Okay. Reply to an email. Reply means whenever you get some you have sent some messages, that person also sent back the message. That means the reply. You can also reply back to that person. Okay, this is called reply to an email. Then forward an email. You can forward message you have received to someone you want to share the information. That means like you forward the messages in WhatsApp, right? You got some good message from any friend, you want to forward this to another friend also, then you can forward it. Here also same, forward an email, there is an option where you click, then it will forward to that person whose email ID you will write, then it will forward it to that person. Then delete an email. That means your messages are full, or you don't want to keep this message anymore, then you can delete your email messages. This facility enables you to delete old or unwanted messages. See, written clearly, old or unwanted messages, and prevents piling up the mails. So if you keep all the unwanted or old messages in your email account, it will what? Fill the space. Okay, your mail will be full with the unwanted message. So you can delete the unwanted and old messages. Okay. Next is Outbox. What is the Outbox folder? The Outbox folder helps you to store dispatched messages while your computer is disconnected from the internet. Okay, so while your computer is disconnected, there is no internet, so it can store the dispatched messages. It will store it. The send button will move the message to the outbox from where the message will be dispatched once connection to of the internet is restored. That means when you connect to the internet again, then it will send automatically. Then okay, so this is the purpose of outbox. It will store the dispatched messages which is not sent due to the internet failure. So when you get the internet connection again, it will send automatically. Then send and receive. The option checks then for new mails on your mail server and those in your outbox folder. All messages received and placed in the inbox folder, and all messages that have been sent from the outbox folder move to the sent items folder. Okay. So these things keeps the record of which message is sent, which message is received. This folder keeps the record of everything. Then attachment. Attachment means you can attach any file to your email message. Okay, this is a very good facility. Attaching files with email message is convenient method to share types of files. That means you can send any picture, any photo, any picture, then any voice message, any video, anything. So attachment is very good, very nice facility. Then signature, SMS, email, alert on mobile. That means these are additional features that some email service provides, such as Rediff mail. So you will see when you use the email. Spam, it is an unwanted mail. That means if you get many unwanted fraud emails, then every fraud emails, fraud messages, unwanted messages will be stored in the spam folder. Okay, and it will block the email. You can block the email from there. Okay. See here what it is written. It is an unwanted mail that is sent to the multiple recipients who have not specifically requested for that email. One must never reply to a mail that is identified as spam. Okay, if it is spam message, you should not reply to that person. It can be a hacker, anything. You can click the report spam link to block the sender. You can block the email sender and report the email message to the as spam to the anti-spam system. So you can block the message, you can block the sender. Okay, so all these are the features of email program. So when you use the email account, then you will see all these things. Okay, so that's all for today. Study everything whatever I taught today. Okay, thank you.